Hey everyone, it's me, the Lucky Thief Reviewer, and well, I'm here today with a different discussion than my usual ones. This time we're talking about Fire Emblem Three Houses. Because, last week we got a new trailer for it. We got new details for it. Well, it's more or less how the world and how the game mechanics are going to be, which, okay, fair enough. But from what we have heard, it has not at all made me even more interested in the game. Let me explain. So, for those who aren't in the loop, in Three Houses, we're going to be a teacher! I am not kidding you there. That's literally said in the actual trailer. We get some kind of special power event thing, I don't know what. Apparently, the only thing I can think of is that we can, foresee the future and stop time and do other stuff, I guess, I don't know. But we basically go to this monastery, and which is basically a school for training for warriors from all three kingdoms, three houses, three kingdoms. But basically, we get to offer to be a teacher, and it's like, what? Like, we're supposed to be the hero, but we're teacher. I, like, here's the thing. I have no faith in IS to actually pull these off. I have no faith in IS to actually manage to do this. Because here's why. Like, since Fates, how many good stories have we gotten? And how many of those stories have been original? Like, original stories, original game characters, original ideas that wasn't spurred up from a remake? None. The Shinigami Tensei X Fire Emblem game was a mess, and most Fire Emblem fans really wish to just forget about it happened. Fire Emblem Heroes has just been a gacha game which only is now trying to take itself seriously with story after 3 years. And Fire Emblem Warriors, I mean, Banana Lords. Must I say more? The point is, since Fates, the only good story IS has done was Gaiden, was Shouts of Valentia. And that was a remake. They had their only job was basically to make this translate the old story into 3D. And yeah, sure they did a good job on that. But look at the mechanics. Look at all the idiotic mechanics they added. You know, the one thing that made Gaiden originally the black sheep of the FE series, this game not a lot of people talked about. Like, people are going to talk about Echo's story, sure. But they're not going to talk about Echo's gameplay, because it was bad. Like, it was all cool, but I'm going to be hard pressed to say we're ever going to see those mechanics pop up again in another FE game. I say we're going to be hard pressed. So it really does come down to either they either wait, right. So since Fates, the track record has been this: they can make good gameplay but make a horrible story, or that they can make a good story but have horrible gameplay, or they can do decent in both and have an overall good game. Hence Awakening. And now we have three houses with the concept of we're going to be a teacher, train these people, and we still have no idea what the story is. Like, all this trailer gave us was the groundwork for the world. Which, sure, that's good and all. And I'm sure a lot of people appreciate that. But it's been 2 years. It's been 2 years since we first learned about Three Houses. Back when it wasn't even named yet. And yet we still know nothing of the story and how the world is going to unfold. That's not good. If they are seriously waiting this long to give us the download on the story, I I hazard to guess what has happened to the story because it's just like Fire Emblem. One of its main thing is story. You think they would learn that from Echoes, and yet here we are. I think they said it's going to release in June or July. So we got this month, rest of this month, which is, we only got like 10. We only got 10 days left because it's the 18th. So we got this month. We got March, April, May, June, July. We got 5 months. Sure, and sure, that's a lot of time, but how many of that are we actually going to see in directs? How many times are we going to see Three Houses in a direct? Because I don't know. Because we had the trailer last year. Like, we had the trailer in E3, and then they went silent for the rest of the year and a year into it. So it's basically, so it really is just 2 full years. Because we learned it in 2017. We got nothing for all throughout 2017 into in 2018 until E3, and then they went silent for all that time, and all throughout January. So it really has been about 2 years. 2 years of this game, and we still know nothing about the story. Or we don't have a clear premise of what's even going to happen. Like, criticize Fates all you want, but at least with when the first showed the trailers, we at least had an idea of what was going on. Or we had some sort of idea what's going to happen. Yet here we are at Three Houses, and we are more lost than we have. We have probably more people we probably have more questions than we do than we do. Let me rephrase that. We probably have more questions than we do have answers to. So yeah, not off to a great start with Fire Emblem Three Houses. I guess the point of this, I want to try and say, is the direct has not really. It hasn't helped my discouragement that this game is going to be a mess. Yes, quote Nintendo. Oh, I think it was Highwater. Oh no, but quote one of the CEOs of Nintendo saying how a good game is always late and a bad game is always rushed. Sure, but Fire Emblem has never had this problem before, at least from what I've been aware of. We've never had this much trouble with a Fire Emblem game beforehand. We've never had nearly 2 years of just nothing since it was we've never gone from having it been announced and then getting nothing for it for 2 years, having a trailer in between that 2 years cycle, and the first time we see it, it's just gameplay. It's just how the world's gonna work. It's not story. Because, I mean, if this is supposed to be your attempt to try and entice people to buy your game is through gameplay, Fire Emblem is not gonna work for that. We've already tried that. That was Fates. Remember? Remember how you try to prioritize gameplay before story? That didn't work out really well. Now did it? So overall, I'm still bracing for it for Three Houses because a lot of people are optimistic, but I have not done anything to really prove that we can do a good game and have a good story. They have not done anything. Not from the side games, not from Echoes. They've done nothing since Fates, from the atrocity of Fates. They have not done anything that could help, encourage that Fire Emblem can be good. So this is going to be the make or break moment for I imagine this is going to be the make or break moment for a lot of people because I mean first time Fire Emblem's back on an actual console. Granted, Switch is weird, but again, first time on an actual console again. will this be as good as Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, or is this going to be a massive flop? We're going to have to wait and see. Yeah, that's basically it. Again, next once another trailer comes out, I guess I'll give my thoughts then. But this is basically all my thoughts on for the current trailer because it's like it's all gameplay, all world building, but no story. And that's the kind of stuff I want to know IS is taking care of. Like, you can have a good gameplay, but if your story's crap, no one's gonna care. So, here's hoping IS has learned from Fates, because so far it looks like they haven't. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this. Those are the guys. Thank you guys for watching, and have a lucky day.